Okay. Hey everyone, welcome to our very first video here at Likeflix. My name is Justin and this is Ryan. First off, we just wanted to start out by saying thank you so much to those of you who have been with us for the past 9 months. We really appreciate your support. And for those of you who are new to us at Likeflix, welcome. I just wanted to give you guys a little bit of information of what this channel is all about. Our team at Likeflix loves to watch movies and TV shows. So naturally, we watched a little bit too much.
Way too much.
Yeah. Which is where Ryan and I come in. Every Friday, Ryan and I will be posting these videos going over the best content that was posted on Likeflix the previous week, as well as giving you guys our own personal top picks of movies and TV shows. So you're going to be left with a lot of great content if you watch these videos. I just wanted to add, if you guys have anything to say, you have any comments, something for us to talk about, please leave us a comment below or reach out to us in our social media channels. We'd love to hear what you have to say.
Absolutely. And just to tie what Justin said, if it weren't for you guys, we wouldn't be making videos right here. Your support and growth has been tremendous. So thank you once again. For all of you though who aren't familiar with Likeflix, just want to give you a breakdown of what we're all about. So what you can expect from Likeflix is we give you daily updates on what's new on Netflix, stuff to watch, what's leaving, what's coming, announcements of new shows being filmed. So we really keep you loop for all your entertainment needs related to Netflix.
Exactly.
Not only are we going to help you find shows, when you're sitting there and you're spending 20 minutes, I know I had this problem last night.
Many times.
And you just want to watch something, you don't know how to find it, you come to our site, not even have a thought, figure it out. But we're also going to tell you what country of the world of Netflix your favorite show or movie you want to find is located on, which is huge. Like Netflix now, it's over like 25, 30 countries.
So many movies.
And they all have so much.
Like personally, I know from experience, I've been switching around regions and found some movies that I didn't even know were on Netflix in the first place. I think like last week I watched The Imitation Game. Really good movie. It was just in theaters and it's on Netflix, but it's only on like one really obscure region. So we're going to be giving you guys some of these obscure regions and where to find some really good movies. So definitely keep tuned in.
Yeah, no, that's awesome. So to kick it off here, we're going to go into our Likeflix weekly summary. So this week in Likeflix, it was pretty popular was reboots. So hot on the press that X-Files just started refilming with Fox came out and said Prison Break will be back. Miller Wentworth, or whatever Miller his name is, Tattoos for Days, ladies love him. JT, you a Prison Break fan or what?
Honestly, I know this is bad, but I've never even seen a single episode of Prison Break.
It
is available on all regions of Netflix, so it looks like I'm going to have some catching up to do.
There you go, your weekend's all laid out for you already.
Yeah, it is, exactly. On the notable TV shows though, I know this is one of Ryan's personal favorites as a kid, and I'm pretty sure he still watches it today. Powerpuff Girls getting a reboot.
Oh, my girls, man. Bubbles, Buttercup, and I can't remember the last one's name.
Blossom.
Yeah, Blossom, that's it. But the girls with superhero powers, what's not to love? They're coming back to the screen in 2016. Notes on that, Cartoon Network is still sticking with it, so that's awesome. Big thing with that though, they changed the animation up a bit.
Nothing really too serious.
Yeah, it looks the same to me. Big thing though is they did completely change the voice cast.
Yeah.
People are upset, Justin.
Yeah, the Twitterverse, there's some pretty salty tweets going out. And,
super salty.
Yeah, I think a lot of people aren't too stoked about the new voice cast, but I don't know, to me it seems like it's going to be the same old Powerpuff Girls that we all love. So.
They have preview out right now where you can see and hear the new girl's voice. They're going to do a great job. Obviously, you feel a little bad for the originals because I think what the one tweet you're talking about is knife in the back from the original voice actors, but it's going to be great. Still, we're going to watch it.
And that's also going to be available in the UK and the US, so definitely stay tuned for that.
Yeah, and you can watch the originals on there right now and get on that, so that's great. So another great article we did this week was Brave and Beautiful Actors Who Went Ugly for a Movie. Beautiful,
ugly, yeah.
It makes sense, inspired. But all kidding aside, what actually inspired this movie is Dallas Buyers Club. You can find that right now in UK and Australia. Cast is ridiculous. Matthew McConaughey, you got Leto there. These guys went through insane transformations to their bodies and diets.
Pretty crazy.
Like,
I mean, I could put the weight on, but
yeah,
I don't think I could starve myself like they did.
No, and then you got Leto played a transgender. So not only did he lose all the weight and muscle mass for playing HIV. So if any of you guys don't know what Dallas Buyers Club is all about, essentially Matthew McConaughey's character makes a deal to find medications for people with HIV because back then there wasn't really a market for it. It's kind of shunned on and not paid much attention to. So he finds a way to get medication that actually treats the HIV virus, and then through that process gets the Buyers Club, and then meets Leto, who plays a transgender.
A lot of people weren't too happy about Leto playing the transgender. They wanted an actual transgender actor. but I don't know. I think he still kills it. He deserves the Oscar. They did an unreal job. So
I get it. Like, I hope a couple transgender actors were, auditioned for that role, but the guy absolutely stepped up his game and got so in his character. Very, very impressive stuff. So I guess on that note, that kind of wraps up the summary. We're going to get into our featured article this week, which is horror movies for the whole family.
School's out for the summer.
School's out for summer, that time of year again. So why not get some family bond in, watch some movies that are safe and fun for all, and maybe get a little spook to get the summer going. So the first one on our list is Gremlins, one of my personal favorites. Did you ever own Furbies or anything?
I hated Furbies. Those things terrified me as a kid. The eyes that open and close. Oh my god.
Oh, no, man, they're good.
I couldn't handle them.
As long as you don't get them wet or feed them after midnight, no problems. Great film. Also good for Christmas. It's a holiday special as well. Probably a lot of the newer generation hasn't seen it. So it's a good throwback that way. Regions, Argentina,
Belgium, and a couple. There's quite a few, but I think Argentina's pretty hot for this list.
Yeah,
so.
that's the country to be in this week. And just so you know, we will post
all the regions below,
as well as in a blog on Likeflix. So if you miss anything, you can read that up as well. Then the second list is Small Soldiers.
Great movie.
Great.
One of my favorites as a kid.
Absolutely. I still got the VHS.
I don't know anyone really who didn't like this movie. So.
What's not to like? Got a couple commandos, pretty much the story. Kid gets these toys. They're preloaded with military-grade chips. And as soon as they get open, their orders go off, and they've been sent to destroy the enemy, which turns out to be the family that owns them and the rest of the neighborhood. Good old Gorgonauts and the family save the day, fighting back. But yeah, great movie for all. Fun watch. Do it. It's on Australia.
Australia Netflix. Yes. Next on the list, ParaNorman. It's available in Argentina and Brazil. I honestly haven't seen this movie before, but it's fairly new. I read the reviews, and it seems like a really great movie. Basically, this kid gets the ability to speak with the undead, and then he's tasked with saving his town from a zombie apocalypse. Like I said, it's fairly new, so you guys should definitely check it out. Your kids will definitely enjoy this one.
How hot are zombies right now? Eh? That's been going for
so
a while.
hot.
The zombies are still the new vampires.
It is.
And Andrew Kendrick's voice is in it, so watch it. I'm probably going to check it out in the next couple of weeks. So Beetlejuice.
Yeah.
Beetlejuice coming at number 4. Great Norm flick. For those of you who aren't familiar with it, stop living in a rock and watch it. It's a great film. Big thing with Beetlejuice, story, 2 ghosts, or it starts out people die and haunt their home. Fast forward, family of real estate agent and a designer move in. The ghosts aren't too happy. They try to kind of get them out and spook them, but actually kind of backfires. And the family actually finds it humorous. Has the family and house guests over for dinner parties, kind of poke fun. So what do the ghosts do? They resort in the human exorcist specialist, Beetlejuice. Pretty much, Beetlejuice is a little too intense for everyone. The ghosts end up feeling guilty, want to save the humans because he wants to kind of take them out.
A little bit too extreme.
Yeah, a little bit too extreme, and then everyone's kind of happy that way. Are you a Beetlejuice fan?
I honestly am a huge Tim Burton fan, and I was a little bit upset that a couple of my personal favorites weren't added to this list, which are also family movies. Nightmare Before Christmas, one of my all-time favorite movies by Tim Burton.
That's nice.
I probably watch this every Halloween. It's available on US Netflix also. And then another one called Corpse Bride. Amazing movie. I love this movie. It's available on France and Switzerland Netflix. And it's got some nice musical scores in it too, so you should definitely check it out.
No, that's awesome.
Bonus content.
That's why we pay this guy the big bucks, folks. All right, stay tuned. Last, Ghostbusters. Travel neighborhood, who you're gonna call?
Ghostbusters.
What's to say? They fight ghosts, protect New York City. You got Bill Murray, Dan Aykroyd.
Couple legends in this movie.
Pure legends.
Yeah.
Epic goes all beyond. Also in Argentina, but it is on Austria, and so is Ghostbusters 2. So if you're looking to do the marathon, Austria is the place to be. Ghostbusters 1, Ghostbusters 2, there for days. But that wraps up our summary and our focus. Yeah. Do you got a pick for us?
I do have a pick for you guys. This week I wanted to share with you a pretty new movie on Netflix. Came out a couple days ago. And it's also a fairly new movie itself. I think it's maybe a year old now. Nightcrawler, featuring Jake Gyllenhaal, who plays an almost Donnie Darko-esque creepy kid who basically trolls the streets of LA, filming whatever he can get his hands on to make a buck, and he sells this film to the local news station. And he starts setting up crimes just so he can make a buck. And honestly, some of the crimes some of the things he sets up in this movie like had me cringing. I couldn't believe what he was doing. Another huge bonus of this movie is it's available in US and Canadian Netflix.
That's huge.
So if you're in those regions, you won't have to do any switching for that. So yeah, like I said, I highly recommend you guys check this one out.
Yeah, no, that's a great film. So that pretty much summarizes it for today. Just a couple of last quick notes here. Orange the New Black does come out today. If you're looking for something new this weekend, binge watch it. It's a great series. If you haven't seen it, highly recommend you do. But as Justin already touched in, if you have any questions, you want to find a show where it's located and you want us to tell you, we'll personally respond to the Facebook, the Twitters, the comments on YouTube. And yeah, if you have any recommendations, we want to hear your feedback, guys. But that's all for us. Thank you so much.
Take care, guys.